National President of the National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Yomi Otubela, joins me to talk more on the World Teachers' Day. Good to have you join us.
Thank you for having me.
So I just wanted to take a quote from a press release you had earlier, where you talked about how it is indeed a great privilege to celebrate these sets of professionals who are committed to preparing our children to become great future leaders in various spheres of life, and that's from your press release. When you speak to people, there is a sense of understanding of how important teachers are. But let me ask you if you think that that sort of reflects in their welfare and how much we appreciate them in person.
Thank you for having me once again. As we celebrate the World Teachers' Day today all over the globe, we want to use that opportunity to once again tell the teachers that we love them, we value them, and there are more we can still do. Concerning the welfare packages for teachers all over the country and in Africa in general, there are still much to do to make the teachers to love and adore their job. As we know, that transformation in education can only begin with transformation of teachers. Transforming teachers in the area we value them, in the area we recognize them, in the area we rethink the profession itself. Currently, shortly after the COVID-19 pandemic, a whole lot of teachers are beginning to leave the job in droves. So much that there are so much shortage in teachers in the urban center and more in the rural areas. Currently, we are also having decline in number of students who are applying to study education in university. Statistics are bound to prove these points. So it is not enough what we're doing to recognize the role, the value the teachers are bringing to our nation. It is not enough on what we're doing to support them, to retrain them, and to give them a quality tools to discover and nurture the potential of the children to be responsible to themselves, to others, and to our planet. So we need to do more as policymakers. Government need to think deeper. Private investors need to do better. And I mean, every one of us would need to rethink the way we value teachers in our society.
And you just mentioned that government needs to do more. And just generally for education, the federal government is now going to establish education quality assurance service units. And that's going to be established in all the 109 senatorial districts of the country. And government says that this is basically to ensure quality education. How should teachers be factored into this process?
You've said it all. Ensuring quality education delivery and outcome in various schools in the country will have to start with good welfare package of teachers. There is nothing you want to quality assured in a classroom that is overcrowded, in a teacher that is abandoned, in teacher that is overstretched and overused, and that are not recognized. We can only continue to assure quality within our teaching and learning environment when teachers are well remunerated. Recently, we are aware that teachers' salary have been increased. So the question is with what percentage, and what is the total package of take-home of teachers when dollar is exchanged to about 600 naira or more in the country. And for any teacher who is earning less than 100,000 naira in this country, obviously will not have sufficient to take home to pay the bills and feed the family. And where school fees are beginning to skyrocket because of inflation also means that the teacher's take home must reflect this inflation. We can only have a better quality assurance process within a school when we put teachers at the center of activities of teaching and learning, where we put teachers in the pedestal they belong to, when we value them and we put a job that will be so attractive to those who will intend to study education at the university. And it will not be enough for us to bring teachers to classroom without putting up program welfare package that will sustain them, that will make them remain in the classroom. And that is the my advice to government generally.
Now, we're hoping that today, as the World Teachers' Day, should be a turnaround for all of these packages you just mentioned. Thank you so much for talking to us. National President of the National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Yomi Otubela.
Thank you for having me.